It's great to see you back. We learned in the previous unit how the internet has made it possible to access information from anywhere across the world, on any topic under the sun. This is a wonderful development indeed. But as we know, along with pros, comes cons as well. Today, we use the internet for absolutely everything. Sometimes it might seem strange how much we rely on information from people we don't know at all. Don't believe me? Try this. Open up Google on any one of your devices. Type in "how to" in the search bar. The items in the resulting list should give you a fair idea. Jokes aside, we really have begun to share very sensitive data about ourselves, often unthinkingly, across an electronic medium. Computers have no ethics. They simply execute the instructions that are given to them. So, a computer is unable to distinguish between code that could rob a bank and that which enables a patient's life support. So, while we interact with so many nameless, faceless entities online, we must remember that not all of them may abide by the rules, and most certainly, not all of them will be our friend. There are people out there who want to access data that was not meant for them. Such people are called hackers. Our Facebook status is something we would like people to know. Our bank and credit card passwords are decidedly not. There are different kinds of threats that internet users face. To understand these better, let's group them up. Threat of secrecy. Threat of integrity. Threat of availability. Secrecy means that only certain people or entities should have access to certain data. Cases where a user's bank details or passwords are revealed is a breach of secrecy. Integrity means that only some people should be able to access and modify certain sets of data. Example, if someone finds out your Facebook password and posts on Facebook pretending to be you, it is called a breach of integrity. If multiple requests are sent to a website on purpose, making its servers unable to take the load and thus be unavailable to genuine users who want to access it, this is called an attack of availability. As a precaution against all these threats, we use a two-step process to ascertain the identity of a user. Step 1, authentication. Step 2, access control. Step 1, authenticating the user makes sure that the computer is interacting with the correct person by asking users for passwords. A user is asked to enter a username and password to judge whether he or she is the right person to provide data to. Tokens are a bit like a digital key to a digital lock. Included as part of the request for a page, they help to identify that the user is coming from an authentic source. Biometrics, as most of us know, are to do with scanning a fingerprint or the retina. Step 2, access control. Access control is a mechanism by which the computer knows how much information to reveal to which user. This is done by using an access control list, ACL. It lists out all registered users along with the type of access to be given. A simple example would be the sales department of a company. A salesperson logging into the system can see all the sales that he has made during a month. But a sales manager logging in can see all the sales of all his subordinates during that month. Let's take a look at some of the kinds of mischief that hackers get up to. Often, hackers will try to get into a system by tricking users into revealing their passwords. These could be calls from people pretending to be from your bank, from your telephone company, or even your company's IT department. Hi, I'm calling from the server room. We are facing some network issues. Could you just open your system settings and... Another way is by a brute force attack. Suppose the hacker needs to guess your 4-digit credit card PIN. He could make the computer do a simple exercise using probability and check each result. He needs to find out the correct combination of digits, given that each is in the range of 0 to 9. Do you remember the mathematical formula? Go down memory lane to your school days and you'll find it right there. This may seem like a lot of work to check each result, but computers are super awesome and super fast. A common way for hackers to find a bug in the system is gaining access through the internet. This is done by a fair bit of trial and error. Example, the system or application asks the user to enter a user ID and a password to authenticate him. Now instead of entering a username, the hacker includes a bit of malicious code. If the creators of the system have not safeguarded against this, the system could be compromised. In this unit, we have merely scratched the surface of information security. There are many more examples and methodologies by which data can be compromised. Luckily, there are good guys out there too. They work to make computer systems and the internet more secure. You could think of them as the Justice League of cyberspace. Smile. We will take a look at some of the best efforts of the good guys, and the bad guys as well, in the advanced module. Let's revise.